Hey, beautiful people. So I'm back with another video, well, live video, kind of. But I've been so busy today, you guys, and hopefully you got questions for me because I'm going to be here with you guys. I plan to be here up to an hour and a half today because I kind of haven't been on YouTube or Facebook. I haven't been doing really anything. So I really plan to be here for an hour and a half. So if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know like what questions you guys have, and then I'll be able to answer them for you. But let me see. Let me pull up some stuff here. So one of the things that I did want to go over today is I seen that somebody said that when it came down to removing inquiries, they was like, that seems suspicious when they see that you got that account on your credit report, but you don't have an inquiry. That's not necessarily suspicious because I know it's a lot of accounts on my credit reports where the inquiry like naturally fell off. And I'm like, wait, that's going to come off. And that was like, before I even knew about like removing inquiries. So I wouldn't worry about like, oh, it looks suspicious. I got the account, but not the inquiry. I wouldn't worry about stuff like that. Like get them inquiries off your credit reports. A lot of companies don't even worry about it. They just don't they don't care about like, oh, you got an account. Where's the inquiry for this account? The biggest thing that they care about is, do you have inquiries? Because we don't like it. That's like their biggest thing. So when it comes down to inquiries, go ahead and handle them inquiries and don't worry like too much in regards to like them being mad that you have the inquiry but not that account. If y'all know what I mean by that. I know it sounds a little crazy, you guys. I guess to me it sounds crazy that somebody would think that they would be so suspicious that you got the account but no inquiry. They really don't care, seriously. Like they don't care about it. A lot of them companies just don't like inquiries, especially when it comes down to business credit too. So when it comes down to business credit, them inquiries, like they got to be gone. So that's another reason why I want to make sure I put that out there, you guys. But you guys just take care of those inquiries and y'all will be good. Y'all will be good. Let me see. Let me share this really quickly in the groups. And hopefully you guys too don't forget to, I'm tallying up all these different, cash apps. So anytime I go live or I create a video, make sure you guys drop your cash app in the video. And it's best to do it, be like the first person to do it, because the first person that dropped their cash app, they actually get 2 entries. So I'm doing a $50 drawing. I'm going to do it actually on the first. So I'm going to do the $50 drawn on the first. So make sure you guys drop your cash apps every time I make a video, because every time you drop a cash app, if I see that you did this, so every video you drop the cash app, I don't even care if it's like late. If you watch another video of mine and you drop a cash app, you still get an entry. So I've been seeing some people just like dropping cash apps everywhere. It's fine. At least I know you was there, you was watching the video, and it just helped you to know that like, okay, people are watching the video. So definitely drop those cash apps. So if you drop your cash app like within the first 10 minutes, or you like the first one to drop the cash app, you're going to get 2 entries. So make sure you actually drop those cash apps as soon as possible when you see those videos, you guys. I don't think I can find this other one, you guys. Let me see. Nope, that's not it. Okay, perfect. There we go. Let me see, you guys. To purchase a house. Well, I don't have any experience with NACA. See, a lot of people want to go through those different programs, and I steer away from programs. I really do. The only reason why I steer away from programs is because those guidelines are usually harder than if you was to try to go the traditional route to just get a house and just like go get a loan. Because I had somebody like try to get a house through NACA, and they've been with them for a year and a half trying to do it. I was with her for a month and she got a house. And even myself too, I went through a home buying program. They told me I would never buy a house, and then I ended up buying 5 of them. I was so discouraged. I waited a year and a half. So I don't really go through like those programs. It's different ways to get different things. So I don't, good luck on buying a house, but I really don't, play around with them programs much. I really don't, honestly. And I remember when I was in Georgia, early this year, I was in Georgia, and I went to one of the programs too that they had in Georgia. And I'm like, this is a lot. Like they want you to, one of the program, I don't want to talk about the program too in depth, but they was like, okay, we want you to show that you can pay this rent. So we want you every month to put a certain amount to the side. And I'm like, what if you just came into some money and you want to get a house? And you can do that if you want to get a regular loan. So if you just came into some money, you can go ahead and get that house. But like some of the programs, they have you save in, or they got certain income limits or certain restrictions on where you can stay at certain areas, and you think that you're getting such a great discount, or you're like, oh, I'm going to get down payment assistance. But a lot of people don't know that you have something called the closing cost credits. So the closing cost credits is kind of like you getting help with your down payment, because the seller can go ahead and give you credits. That way your down payment is really low. It's really low. They're going to pay like most of your closing fees and all of that too. So, and I remember a client they was able to get the closing cost credit, and technically they only put like 1.5% down compared to the 3.5%, which was good. And she didn't have to go through all them extras, because I'm pretty sure like when you start those programs, even if you had the money, they still want to see you start saving. They want to see all of this stuff. So yeah, that's my little spiel on like the home buying program. So, and I think probably I'm just tainted too. I'm just tainted from when I tried to buy. I was just so tainted. And that's where, I went to that home buying class, and that's where I started learning. Remember I told you guys, like, I was paying off all this different debt. That they the ones told me to pay it. Like, not knowing it was credit repair out there. Like, you can start deleting those items. Like, don't pay that, sis. You need to go. I didn't know that. So, yeah. And I remember they had us paying for our credit reports. And then, like, I found out, me learning credit, I found out you can get your credit reports for free, or you can go get your credit reports for just $1. It's different places where you can go and get this information. So I'm just like, dang, that program is just uneducated. It's just a lot of people I guess they were just uneducated in there. They didn't know a lot, should I say. So maybe I'm just tainted when it comes down to the home buying programs. But keep your options open. Even if you think, oh, if I go through this program, go and see, go to like a mortgage broker and see what they can do. Because like the difference between going through like a mortgage company or mortgage broker, well, not say a mortgage company. The difference between going directly to the bank or going with a mortgage company is the bank can only show you their products. So the bank can only show you, like, you go to Wells Fargo can only show you what Wells Fargo offer. But if you go like to a mortgage broker, they can show you what Wells Fargo offer. They can show you like 10 credit unions offer. They can show you other banks. They have 30 different, sometimes even 40 different companies that they deal with. So they can go ahead and look through everybody packages and tell you what's the best thing for you. That's like that's a bad example. I always say it though. When you want to go, it's like going to a place that just has bras, like saying Victoria's Secrets. Victoria's Secrets can only show you the bras that they have, but if you go to a store that got all the different brands, like of bras and all the lingerie, then you're like, dang, I can go to all these different companies and get something. You're not just stuck getting what Victoria's Secrets got. Now, this place may have Victoria's Secrets. They even may have like the Venus. And I'm saying Venus because the shopping cart trick is with the Venus. But, they had a different company. So just make sure you keep all of that open. Just definitely keep all of that open. And don't forget the closing cost credits, because that's just regardless. That's like around the whole United States. Everybody remember that. Tell your realtor you want to try to get closing cost credits from the seller. The only time I wasn't able to get like my clients closing cost credits is when I told you guys that my client did like the no money down. But listen, he wasn't able to get the closing cost credit because they already felt like they gave him the house at like a steal. They didn't know how much of a steal, because his house was actually worth $40,000 more than he paid for it. They didn't know it was like that much though, but still, they was like, no, we're not going to give him that credit. But yeah. Hey, you checking in over here again, huh? Did you like my last video? Was it more informative? I'm trying to make them more informative where I'm actually digging in and I'm trying to show you guys different options in terms of getting your credit reports, even look at those inquiries. But definitely let me know if you like my last video, because I'll send you over there. Definitely let me know. And how is the weather in North Carolina? We got to put a coat on right now in Wisconsin, so it's time to go. You loved it? Oh, thank you. Thank you. But definitely, when it comes down to buying a house too, it's raining. Oh, man. Oh, you seen it too, Teresa? Thank you. Okay, perfect. Because I was like, I should have dropped a video. I'm like beating myself up. But tomorrow I have 5 videos coming out. Yes, 5. And the reason I say 5 because I want to go live 2 times and I got 3 videos dropping So I'm working, you guys. I'm like really working to put out different things for you guys. And I have like, I got my thing in front of me. And I got y'all know how you don't really dress appropriate from the bottom. I have some little shirts on. I was gonna get up and get my planner so I can tell you guys like the next things that I have coming up. But I am creating that group I told you guys about, where you guys will be able to see all my videos that I have done. So say if I have like 20 videos done and I'm like planning on putting them out in 3 months, or scatter them in 3 months, y'all be able to get all the information before everybody else. Y'all have access to all of my videos like before they go on YouTube. So I'm putting that group together, that community together, you guys. And I'm just so excited about that. And I'm gonna make sure too, you see I'm going live so much on YouTube. I'm gonna go live in the community too. And that's when I'm gonna really go in depth with stuff. Like I say, if we want to really, a lot of people want to do the business credit. That's probably the place where I'm going to go deep into the business credit and help people. We can do it right over the computer too, like set up LLCs, help people get the EIN numbers or whatever everybody want to do. We can be doing that right over, the computer. I know last time Nicole was asking me, hey, where's the tax foreclosures in my area? We can be looking that up right on the computer. So I just can't wait, you guys. So I'm just so excited. I would tap into the 401k to buy a house for sure. That money's just sitting there. But just make sure you buy it right. And then a lot of times too, like I know a lot of people that lost their 401ks. When the markets crashed last time. So, we're having problems and we're covering up with a Band-Aid right now. And I really think it's going down next year. So I hope y'all, saving y'all money, putting it to the side. Make sure y'all get y'all credit together now so y'all will be straight next year, and doing a savings challenge too. So that $5,000 you save and come in handy. And think about the savings challenge, you guys. I gotta make that video. I gotta make that video today, you guys. I gotta put the 125. Oh, today is Friday. Oh man, I almost forgot. But I got the $5,000 saving challenge. So every week it's a certain amount that I have to put over to the side. So this week it's 125. Usually like $40, $35. No, it's big this week. So 125. But I think that's gonna have us at what? $300, $400 in our account. So I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna do that video right after this. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget too, because I would kind of forget. So I'm gonna get my little sticky note and write that down to make the savings challenge video. And I may post that no, I ain't gonna post it tonight. I'll post that tomorrow. Yeah. But I wanted to do that with you guys, like to say that $5,000, even though I'm not planning on like buying, I'm not planning on like buying a house. Well, I guess I can buy a house with the $5,000. The cheapest house I paid for was $1,700. I can buy 2 of them, 3. But I still want to do that with you guys. This is like a motivator, be there with you guys. And like we got 12 people live right now. Make sure you guys thumbs up the video. You see the little thumbs up at the top. And don't forget too, you guys, like when I go live, make sure you guys are dropping your cash apps, because I'm keeping count on who's dropping their cash app, because I decided every first of the month, that's when I'm going to do my cash app giveaway. So, when it's October 1st, it's going to be a $50 cash app giveaway. So that's going to be my thing, but I don't know what it's going to be for November. And I may double it up during Christmas time too, so you guys can have extra money for gifts. Are you in a house? That's good. North Carolina, huh? That's good. Thank you for dropping your cash app. Thank you for dropping your cash out. And that just helps too to show like who's really here, who watching the video. And I see a lot of people dropping them on my old videos. Those count too, because YouTube, they like order all of my comments. So I can go to one screen and see all my comments. I can just copy, paste, and it's so easy for me. So thank you definitely for dropping y'all cash apps. But I'll make sure I have that $5,000 savings challenge. Do y'all even know what the $5,000 savings challenge is? So just in case you guys don't know, it's just every week for 52 weeks, we save a certain amount of money, and it's different amounts depending on the week, right? And after 52 weeks, we're going to have $5,000. So I tell everybody, let me drop it for you guys too right now. And I'm actually coming out with another, I was listening to music, it's powering off, but I'm going to create another one too, you guys. Maybe I'll do that video I'll create that before I have it for you guys. Let me drop it for you guys though. But when you guys sign up for the $5,000 saving challenge, you're going to save all of your money in Digit. And when you sign up for Digit, you're going to get $5 automatically. So the first week, you're supposed to put $20 in there, but instead of putting $20 in there, all you have to do is put $15 in there. And then the best thing about Digit is you can take the money out at any time, but I don't want you to take it out. I want you to keep it in there. But it like every week, it'll slowly, or every day, it'll slowly take money out of your checkings account. So say, I think like last week I had to put in like $55, right? But since Digit was slowly taking money, I think I only had to put like $30-something in. And I know Digit been taking money because usually I keep all my money in my savings account. Like, you know what Kevin Hart was talking about. That's real though, y'all, because people can just take your money out of your checkings account. But I keep all my money in my savings account, and I don't have much in my check-ins. But I think I've been holding like $150 in my check-ins or like $200 in my check-ins all week. So they've been taking money out of that check-in. So I may not have to put the whole $125 down, because I know like 2 different days it took like $15 out a piece. So that was $30 right there. They probably took even more than that. But every week you just have to save that amount of money that's listed, and after the 52 weeks, you're going to have that money. And here is the link right here so y'all can sign up for the savings challenge, just in case you guys want to sign up for the savings challenge. And like I said, as soon as you sign up for it, you're going to get the $5 with Digit. And I really like it because I like that they take the extra money out. And it's like an algorithm, so they know, like, okay, your spending habits, they know when your bills are. They can kind of go back in your history because it's tied to your bank account. They're going to be able to know, like, okay, they usually spend a lot of money, so maybe not take too much. But if they do take too much, you can easily transfer it back into your checkings account. But with me, hopefully they took more than I imagined. Wait, do you believe house prices will fall and interest rates will go 3% on a 3-year mortgage? Yeah, I believe it. See, but listen, the house prices right now is up like crazy. Like it's up like right now, house prices is up like crazy. So like while I'm taking clients out doing showings, I'm looking at these houses. I'm like, dang, 6 months ago, you could have got $60,000. You could have paid $60,000 less for these properties. Now that they got the money out there, which is kind of like free money because the interest rate is so low on a house, everybody's just buying. But my whole thing is too, I don't care how low your interest rate is if you're paying an extra 60, 70. Some people are paying an extra $100,000 on their house. And people like you, they not overpaying for it. You guys got to look at the past history. You guys got to look at that house and look at the past history. Like, keep this in mind too. I always tell y'all, like, I pay, like, the condo that I'm in right now, y'all, like, I'm in my basement now. YouTube really can't see my basement, but I put like little lights up. I'll probably make my video this weekend too. I would probably want to do that today. Make my video of my small little office down here in the basement. And in my packing area, I'm getting set up. But I paid $8,000 for my condo. Like, I paid $8,000 cash because somebody ended up losing it to a foreclosure, which that's the route I want y'all to go. I want y'all to get it like that. But my neighbors, they got a loan. I'm pointing to their house. That's wrong. But my neighbors, I looked in the area. I want to see what everybody's paying for their house. But they paid $79,000. They had a loan out on it. Our houses have not been worth that much. I think the most somebody sold their house for in this area too. And don't forget, homes in Milwaukee just so cheap. It's just so cheap in general. I know people in New York like, where y'all staying at? But it's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 baths. Maybe I should do like a tour of my house, y'all, if y'all want to see it, to like motivate y'all. But they got a loan on it for $79,000. I'm pretty sure they still paying on it because a lot of time you get a 30-year mortgage. And I really want you guys to understand, like, it's real, like, seriously. And like I told you guys, I was looking at properties out in Florida because their properties are so cheap too, especially if you get them like tax foreclosures. That's the biggest thing. When the county actually owns the property and they selling it because they didn't pay their taxes, that's the best way to get the property. That's the way I got the properties. If you get like a regular bank foreclosure, banks, they want their money. They're not really playing. They don't try to get much of a discount. So they gonna wait till the house get completely ran down and they gonna try to get rid of it. When it comes down to taxes, they want to hurry up and get rid of these properties. Like they really give it to the highest bidder. And I was looking at some of the properties. Let me see. Y'all know I got 3 screens. Like, I finally got my 3 screens. So let me look over here and let me give y'all a few examples. And I don't know if y'all want to hear it or not, but I'm gonna start just shoving this down y'all throat until y'all like understand what I mean. But let's see which one I want to look up, you guys. Fort Myers, no. Oh no, not this one. I don't like that this screen do that. So like looking at these different auctions, y'all. Because a lot of people like, I'm gonna buy a house, and it's like, okay. A lot of people buy these tax foreclosures and then they fix them up and sell them. And they get such a good discount on it when they do it that way. But like, look at the properties. Like, okay, so I'm looking at properties in Orlando right now. They actually did an auction on the 10th. The opening bid was $44,293, right? And somebody got it for $4,500. They didn't have much competition. Like some of these say redeem, that means that the person end up paying they end up paying their taxes back. But let me know if y'all, because I'm looking at the screen just telling y'all about it. But definitely let me know if y'all want me to like make a detailed video on this. Tampa. Oh no, let me look in West Palm, you guys. Ooh, they was lit, you guys. They were really lit. So they got some on sale right now. So they got one with the opening bid of $2,984. Another one too, their opening bid is $13,000. The other one opening bid $15,000. But y'all gotta like see. Let me go to their past auction, because one of their past auction, they'll let you know like who actually got the property and how much they paid for. And think about it, if you ain't got much competition, you getting these properties for cheap. Look, somebody, and she got to be black, y'all. I'm just. So one of the properties, they opening bid was $5,016, and her winning bid was $5,100. Her name was Shaquala. I don't know her last name, but another one too. Here's another one here, you guys. So this might be a nice property too. The opening bid was $6,600. They got it for $27,000. Let me look at the details on that property. But some of these properties too, when you look at them, they be worth $100,000, and you get it for $27,000. You already winning. And then don't forget, if the house, say if you paid us $27,000, it's worth $100,000, right? Or even if it's worth $80,000. So say if you get that property, you fix it up, it's only worth $100,000 because it's probably not fixed right now. As soon as you fix it up, your property value gonna go up. So definitely, you guys get into this. So yeah, you want me to send you the detailed video about this? I was even looking up properties in like Vegas, because y'all know I went to Vegas in June, and I just had so much fun, y'all. It was another property on here for $6,700. They didn't get no bid on it. They had another one for $7,200. They didn't get no bid on it. Another one for $8,000. So a lot of people not bidding because they probably don't have the money for it right now. So that is good. That means if you find, and then don't forget too, y'all gotta look at y'all different counties in y'all state too, because y'all may be able to find some properties, that's in your area. Y'all may be able to find some for cheap. But I definitely want to check out the ones. They got an auction next Wednesday. So like I said, to $2,900, $13,000, $14,000. $19,000 for the opening bid for that one. And we talking Florida too. So these are gonna be a little bit more expensive. But if you look at, I showed you guys the Milwaukee list. Let me just show you the list just so you'll have it. So you can just see like what I mean. Like the city that I'm in, the city, they sell their houses constantly. And let me see. No current listing at this time, but look at their extended listing. And look, some of these properties, like if you look on here, like 3,500, 2,500, 2,700, 7,200, 13,000, 2,800, like go down the list. They even got one on here for 38,000 too. But they have different properties on here. Check out this list. This is the list from my county. They make it so easy. They got them all lined up. If you find a property, you can put a bid on it like right away. And this is just to like motivate y'all. Now don't go off my live now. I'm joking. Go ahead and see it. I'll see y'all later if y'all want to go off of the live. But that's just for like, that's just like my county. And some of the properties you may not want to get, but some of them is like, or diamond in the rough. Like you just run into it. Like, dang, this is a nice property. So yeah, I'm just so excited looking at all these different properties. I'm gonna make sure I go and look at some of them. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop looking at these. This is making me so excited. So next weekend is gonna be that next auction. And a lot of time when you do the auction, you can do it right online too. You bid right online, yes or no if you got it. So it's gonna be like a quick little thing. So that's just the one for the Milwaukee County. And listen, the list that I sent you guys, because I just want you guys to understand this and keep this in your head. Because when I learned about this, y'all, I took it and ran with it. So with that list right there, that's the properties that didn't nobody want. So they first got the first list where, if you're going to be a first time home buyer, you'll be able to get those properties. You like the first one to get dibs on those properties. Them probably going to be the best properties. But as soon as people don't bid on those properties, they're going to go right to the extended list. As soon as they hit the extended list, you can put an offer on it if you're an investor. And don't forget to, like in our city, I know I'm awesome. Thank you. But listen, don't forget that's just in my county. I just want to get your mind going about, okay, dang, this is possible. People doing this for real, but don't forget you got to look in your area and find some. That's going to be the biggest thing. Like look in your area and like find some. But our city even got a package deal too, you guys. So, some of their properties got all the way up to like 25,000, right? But they got a package deal. If you buy 5 of their properties in the bundle, they'll give you 5 of them for that 25,000. But what they're selling for, it got to be up to the 25,000. So that's just a little bit I'm dropping on y'all. Make sure, like, you said you telling me at work. I know they work, but are you asking? I'm sorry, people don't put the little question marks. Okay, thanks for the list. I'm gonna look. Yeah, definitely look at the one for your area. Like you're gonna be so surprised. Y'all can even see like the top of my head. This is like crazy. There we go. Okay, there we go. I think that's better. Also, the list I was talking about was like the tax foreclosures. I was talking about like tax foreclosures. Oh, okay. Yeah. You got a baby in your hand. Aw. Type it and feed. Look at you. You're a pro. That is a job. I remember I used to try to talk. Wait, I breastfed. I guess when I used to try to like have other people babies, and I used to hold the bottle on my chin and hold the baby like this and be able to text them. That's bad, right? That's so bad. But I think I got that learning how to do all that stuff too from having a daycare. Sometimes I had like 4 babies in my daycare at one time, y'all. Like I'm just a pro with handling little kids. But yeah. But yeah, I was getting into like the tax foreclosures because a lot of people buying houses, and I know it's gonna be a huge market crash, you guys. So I want you guys to start saving all the cash you can, or even too, you guys, like you can get business credit cards. You can take the like money off of the business credit cards. Make sure it's the ones with like 0% interest, and don't forget too, I'm doing my community. I want to teach you guys how to take money off of those cards too without. If you do a cash advance on them cards, at that point they're going to charge you, the interest rate, and they're going to charge you a fee for taking it off. And I can show you guys like how to take that money off of your credit cards without getting that fee. But y'all can take all that money off your credit cards and buy your house, buy that property in cash, and then sell it to yourself if you want to, So I don't teach like business credit, but I told you like my last video, my last live, somebody's like, you should get into business credit and start teaching us. And I realized too, like I never thought to teach y'all like some of the stuff I know now, like even in the home buying, you know, I haven't bought another property. So I bought my first house when I was 23 or 25 now. I haven't bought a property since when I was 24. So I haven't been buying properties for 4 whole years. I'm like going through an extended divorce that's like never ending. And I just want it to be over. Hopefully this year will be over. My Navy business cards have. See, I don't know. I don't really get into the Navy Fed business. I don't really get into those because I can't get it. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, they have the friend thing. I'll let you. Nobody ever gives it to me. And I need to figure out the tricks on how to get into it. I would use that 401k and buy a house. No, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm young. I heard people had like 3 husbands. Not that I don't have 3 husbands, but like sometimes, you know, it's like the biggest lessons. You know, I have 4 children now, so we was just popping them babies out. So it was a blessing. It was definitely a blessing. I know it when I look at them kids. Mama. So my youngest is 2, so it's definitely a blessing. And then the point that I still can do everything that I do now, so it's like that stuff just makes you stronger for real. But yeah, I would use that money in the 401k because then you're gonna think about it. If you buy your house, you're not paying rent no more. Like before I bought my house, the condo I'm in right now, it's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath condo. So it was like what, almost 1,300 square feet. So I bought my condo. I paid $8,000 cash. I was paying $940 in rent. Look, y'all know I'm going to school, so I had to buy me another calculator. So let's do that math, you guys. How much money I was like? When did I make my money back? Because all that money I was paying in rent, I was giving it to somebody else anyway, right? So let me go ahead and do that math. So if I pay it was more like 8,700. 8,700 divided by 940 in rent. So in 9 months and 1 week, I basically bought this house by not paying rent. Think of it like that. Because it say 9.25. So man. Have you looked at my credit lately? Calvin, I haven't. I haven't looked at your credit lately. Nancy looked at your credit. Do you want me to look at your credit? Is there something you want me to look at? Have you uploaded any documents? Man, 4-bedroom, yes, and 2 bath for $12K. Yeah. Oh yeah, well I won't lie. Yeah. Have you been getting any credit cards, Calvin? I know you text me like the shopping cart trick wasn't working for you. I would suggest, it depends. If you got I don't know, like, I don't know, I was talking to my kids, like, I don't know if I put y'all through a certain type of stress, but like, we got to get it right now. Like, I feel like, honestly, like, I should have waited to have kids because of my ambitions. Like, I really want to grind so much. I can lock myself in the basement all weekend and have some food. Like, I got an L shape. If I have some food over here, I will stay down here and work. I will be pumping out videos. I'll be grinding, right? But I'll be that person that will get a 4 unit. And me and my kids will be in there trying to make it work. Like, seriously. Like, we would do what we got to do. But it depends if you got kids or not, because I always tell you to go straight to the 4 unit, because you'll have 3, you'll have rent for those 3 units and you'll be staying for free. And that's ultimate, like, that's ultimate income. So it just really depends now. Give me some snacks. I'm definitely going to give me some snacks. But I've been gaining weight. Like, look at my little arm, little fat, y'all. Look at my cheeks. I've been gaining a little weight, y'all. I think I put like 7 pounds on sitting right here in this chair. I think my watch said, like, listen how many steps I took today. 513 steps. That's to the bathroom. And I've been washing down here. That's it. That's not good. And to get some food. That's not good. I need to be up more and active. Brandon, definitely get you a 4 family. Get your, and then listen, you can get the 4 family. You get, so listen, go to regular, I always say don't get the loan, but I would go the route and get the loan and get the 4 family. Make sure you just get a good discount on the house too. Make sure the house, you got like at least $20,000 in equity in it, and like a 4 family, and get that. Get in there, live in there, do your little thing, do your thing, because every 6 months you're a first time home buyer. And when I say every 6 months you're a first time home buyer, you can be, let me say all this quick little hack, because I always tell men this, especially if they don't have any kids, or if they even got one kid, like that baby gonna be moving with us, or 2 kids. I don't even care. Like, kids gonna have to learn how to like get up and like, let's go, we gonna move and groove, because that's how they gonna be when they get older. They're gonna be ready for life, right? So you can buy a 4 family, right, a 4 unit. And you guys, if y'all on Facebook, it'd be best if y'all go to my YouTube, and I think I got in the description, because I'm really gonna be looking at YouTube, and I don't want y'all to think I'm like singling y'all out, but it's best if y'all go to my YouTube, and then yeah, it's at the top of the screen. It's at the top of my description. But you'll be able to buy that 4 unit, right? And a lot of times too, if you buy right, all the rent and security deposit can go towards your down payment. So say if you use your 401k too, depending on what you buy, you probably don't have to put any money down. You probably don't have to put any money down. You get in there, stay in there for 6 months. Don't forget, you're gonna have $20,000 in equity at minimum, because I want you to have some equity. Make sure you take your time and buy correctly. You go into a regular bank and you're going to refinance. Refinance means, hey, I owe this. I owe Wells Fargo, $200,000, but my house is worth $220. Go ahead and give me a loan out on this house, and they're going to give you a loan. They're going to give you the money to Wells Fargo. So now technically you're out of like an FHA loan, because the thing is, you can only have one FHA loan at a time. And let me know if I'm talking like too fast. But you can only have one FHA loan at a time. So that's why I told you I want you to refinance. Refinance means get out of that FHA loan. Pay back the FHA people and now have a new bank, that you pay now. So now you can go back in the market, after you refinance 6 months later, after you refinance, you can be right back into the market now, looking for another looking for another 4 unit. Like, you can literally do that every 6 months. And that would be a great hack. On top of doing that, you're still going to be looking into the tax foreclosures, buying those, getting duplexes. Probably going to be the best thing when you do like the tax foreclosures, getting you duplex. That'd be like the best thing you could do. Oh my gosh, Calvin, you're so funny. Oh my gosh. Well, you said you better not, they're giving you a phone. Phone is everything. But that's good that you got that kickoff. That is good. Should I purchase the home I would purchase the home in your business name. And don't forget too, that's what I did. Purchasing my business name when I bought properties. LLCs to be, exact. And if you guys don't know how to set up the LLCs, like I said, I'm building out a community. Hopefully I'll have it done this weekend. Hopefully. Or don't, by the end of next week, I'll have it done where we'll be able to come in there, and then I'll be able to help y'all with whatever y'all need help with. It's going to be like a big mastermind, basically. It got to be a miss if Victoria's Secret. Yeah, Calvin, I'm got to go back to the old. I missed that right there. Yeah. And you said the shopping cart trick wouldn't work. Are you using a phone, or are you using like the desktop? Or what are you using to try to do the shopping cart trick? Because I heard Israel. I forgot my sister's name, but I heard Israel. He was like, yeah, Calvin said he wasn't able to do the shopping cart trick, and you wanted us to do it for you. Hey, Credit Plug. I seen your video, and I'm like, I need to push out more videos. I think you put a video on like your analytics, and I'm like, dang, my analytics is so much higher, and my watch time suck. Your watch time is bomb. I really love you. I really need to get those inquiries. Don't go to get the inquiry removal. Don't try to mail in anything, even though inquiries. That's gonna be too much. You're gonna be fighting with the credit bureaus. That's gonna be just too much. Get the inquiry removal and call it a day. Like seriously, and work on those inquiries. Now that you got your phone, now that you got your phone, you'll be good. Yeah, now that you got your phone, you'll be like totally good. You'll be straight. Replace. But listen, when you it's technically not free because you gotta actually pay for the postage and all that extra. You gotta fight back and forth. Yeah, they pushing it, but I'm not monetized yet. I feel like I'll be monetized by next week. I'll be monetized by next week. But I've been seeing your channel. I'm like, dang, he popping. I mean, I seen like your channel was like growing like crazy. And like I think we on totally different thing. I just focus really on that lower end of credit, and you like on that higher end. Like y'all, when y'all graduate, y'all definitely like get y'all credit popping. So like when you drop different things on business credit, we can get into those cards. Do I have a good email? Do I have a good email address? I know. So like, let me tell you my analytics right now, though. Like right now, I got 18,000 views this week. My watch time was at 961. My subscribers was up 431. That's just this week. So it's like going up, but still, I still need to. I think the only thing is I be trying to tell people to go to the next video and it messes it up. Like I should stop telling them to go to the next video because it messes with my watch time. Crazy. But yeah, it's growing slowly. Like I think I got like 82 subscribers yesterday, but I'm still not monetized. I gotta get that 4,000 watch hours. Yeah. But we definitely gotta do some things when I get my group together because you on like a whole different, you're in a whole different part of the credit part. But y'all definitely check out his channel. He like on a whole different part of the credit. Would I try to have a new account removed from the credit report? I would. Like remember I was telling you guys about like the easy shopping cart trick? Man, if I get a $250 credit card added to my credit report, I will get that removed because now that's a new account added on a credit report. It's a low limit, So like those credit cards is like, $10,000, $5, $10, $15,000. Those are really helping you. So that way, when you get new credit, they're gonna feel like they gotta match that or go higher. But when you got that $250 credit card, it's just messing you up. I would try to take those different cards off. That's the only way I would try to take a new account off. Yeah, that's the only way I would try to take like a new account off. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely. And it's not really the average consumer because I want us to stop being so average. Like seriously, I just realize a lot of people don't just really know the basics. So listen, when it come down to, Express, they were saying that you were going to get like, people saying, oh, I got approved for 25,000, 50,000, 75,000. It's really $250, $50, and $750. Somebody put that it's a glitch in the system because the person that said they got approved for 25,000 actually got a $250 card in the mail. So I think it is like really a glitch in the system. So I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I'm sorry. But that shopping cart trick is good for people that, like, say if you don't get any credit card, like Calvin needs the shopping cart trick. Calvin saying he couldn't even get approved with Victoria's Secrets. But if he was to do like the shopping cart trick, he wouldn't have a problem. But it's just going to be a process of actually getting approved. So, but I'm just saying a credit plug. I don't even know his name. That's so sad. That's so sad. That's so sad. But you got to let me know your name. I'm going to go to your videos and find out. If you even telling people your name. Oh, okay. Okay, good. But yeah, we definitely got a network because I was just telling a man, like, dang, babe, like, look at his channel. Look, it's like motivating. Like, when I'm down here, like, I have I'm pushing out. I'm making 9 videos tonight. Like I already been making my videos and getting them together because like I have 5 of them putting out tomorrow. Like I really want to push out the content, a lot of content. There's like a lot of stuff in my head I need y'all to know so I can get to where I get to the other stuff that I really want everybody to know. Yeah, try it again over the weekend. And two, the biggest thing too is make sure you don't have any fraud alerts on your account. A lot of people, they've been removing those inquiries and they got fraud alerts, and now they wonder why they can't do shopping cart trick. So make sure you don't have any fraud alerts. Make sure that you clear cookies. Make sure that you're incognito mode, and make sure that you're allowing pop-ups, and make sure you do the factor trust. And when I say do the factor trust, make sure that whatever is on your Equifax credit report, you actually put that, on that. Whatever's on your Equifax, put that onto your factor trust, and make sure that you put that on your checkout. Equifax and TransUnion, you gotta just keep trying. Are they hiding you? I guess the sweet part. You want to just try to dispute them the regular way. I would just dispute them like the regular way and try to get them off that way. But yeah, that would be a good idea, to get those off. I would personally work on getting those off. But I see your stuff on the credit plug. Let me see on there. Antoine, I see your stuff on your channel, but after my divorce is over with, I don't really get back deep into what I really want to get into. But until my divorce is over with, I gotta wait. I just been on. That's probably why I've been I told you guys. I'm 23. I bought a property. I went through the crazy sadness because I was planning to get a divorce, but you know how you are, you makeup and all this bull crap. So then I went through a whole year of sadness. That's how I learned so much about credit. I ain't had no no choice but to sit there and learn how to delete stuff and get all these credit cards. But that's crazy. That was 4 years ago, and I'm just not really digging deep and telling y'all all of this stuff. But the next year I bought 4 more properties in a month and a half. But then I got pregnant. I was so sad I got pregnant again. I'm like, I just want to get a divorce. And yeah, it was just so much. But after my divorce is finalized, I'm definitely gonna dig deep into so many different things. And I think too, I won't say I'll be available more, but I will have more of a set schedule because with the co-parenting. And I don't want to put y'all in my business, but I definitely gonna have my vlog. I've been vlogging a lot, so I have over 30 videos in my vlog. So I'm gonna have that. And I want y'all to be like, oh dang, I want to be very open as I can. So y'all gonna end up finding out anyway, So as soon as I get over all of that, then it's gonna be good. I'm gonna be able to focus more on different things. Yeah, and I think too, I like to tell my business in a way because it's I don't want y'all to see something happening oh, Rickita, no, it's really bad. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the factor trust is the key. And listen, the thing is too, I can't do the factor trust. Well, I can't do the shopping cart trick at all. And I tell you guys that all the time. When I do the factor trust, I'm using somebody else's information. They gave me permission, I can use it. Because I've got them credit cards years before. And I realized the video that really took off on my channel was, a year back, 2 years back, when I was just throwing something up. Somebody asked, how can I get a credit card? And I wanted to show them. So I just shared that video, right? But I just left it there. And when it come down to the factor trust, I opted out. I permanently opted out because when you want to sweep, like he said, I want to sweep my credit. When you want to get stuff really deleted from your credit reports, you want to freeze all of your reports. And that's one of them that you want to freeze. So I did more than freeze. I told them don't ever sell my information to nobody because that's all they're doing. They're selling it to credit card companies so that you can even get these credit cards. So I told them don't sell it. So now I can't even do it. So now it's them accounts, they came off still. It's still I can't do it anymore. They since you told us no, when you do a permanent opt-out, you can't do it anymore. So I'm stuck. I can't do it anymore. People look at you crazy when you say you got a credit card. But 11 credit cards, that's good. Just learn how to manage it. When I was telling you guys, I was buying properties, Like $1,700 was the cheapest property I bought. Like, I'm so serious, the cheapest property I ever bought. And I think I put like, $7,000 into that property, and I was getting, $675 upstairs, $675 downstairs. And let's do the math on those numbers, you guys. Y'all know I love doing math on, like, when I break even, and after that it's gonna be straight cash flow. After paying taxes, but my taxes on that property is like $1,000-something. Because it wasn't in the best of neighborhoods, but those where people really get rich. Those are one where you don't have a mortgage and you like straight. So if you pay 17, it was $1,750 plus about $7,000. So that's $8,750. But if you doing the 675 times 2, that's $1,350 a month. So if we had $8,750 divided by $1,350. So in 6.5 months, all your money back. You get all your money back. The hard inquiry removal is how you can get your inquiries removed in 12 hours or less. Well, I'm looking in Florida right now, so I'm looking like West Palm right now in Florida. But like, I'm in Wisconsin, I'm in Milwaukee, so that's where I'm looking. That's where I was getting mine at, but. Like, I'm getting mine in West Palm, but there's like right now I'm looking at it's 8,900, 6,200, 6,700, 13,000. It's good. That's gonna be like that good. That's gonna be that good area you want to be in. And that weather's so warm. I can't wait. I actually plan on going there pretty soon. But it's not just Milwaukee. I just didn't want to say it's going to be just Milwaukee, you guys. Like, y'all can look everywhere. It's like everywhere. Seriously. Like, seriously. Y'all can look. Even I was looking in Vegas. They got properties for cheap in Vegas. The key is look up tax foreclosures. Look up tax foreclosures. Like, I was even looking out in Georgia. They had $10,000 properties, $5,000, $7,000. They had cheap properties, too. You got to look at them little counties, though. That's the key. Yeah, so what I want you to look up is, like, look up the county, look up the county tax foreclosures. That's good. And a lot of times, too, because you can do that in my city, too. You can buy, if you got a nonprofit, you can buy them for really cheap. So you got to just hold that nonprofit for a year. And I want to do a nonprofit, but like I said, my little personal issues. I'm just like, I'm young. I'm 28. Calm down. I got time. But I wanted to do all of that, but don't forget, all that divorce, you got to start chopping up stuff if they want to be greedy on something they can help you with it. And then you have with a nonprofit, you got to make sure that, your board members are, you get the right board members. And I want to make sure when I do it the right way, because I want something big. Don't forget, too, I bought 4 properties in a month and a half. Like, I want to do it big. Like, I want to be picking up properties. Like, I was pregnant on the roof, helping fixing the roof, y'all. Like, I'm crazy like that. Seriously. I went skydiving pregnant. So y'all know I'm crazy. I pulled out my last 2 babies, like, upstairs in my bedroom without a doctor. So I'm like determined and crazy at the same time. So like when I do it, I want to do it like big. And I'm like not playing. So next year, y'all gonna see me next year. Like, that's why I'm kind of ramming up now. Y'all see I stopped doing social media for a while. Like, if y'all look at my Facebook, I got 64,000 people. But I'm like, I want to do my YouTube thing, and I want to make that totally grow, like, on its own. And I want to just do it big because, my thing almost over in December. Hopefully, y'all, cross y'all fingers, y'all. I just want y'all all to be putting them positive vibes that that'll be over. It's definitely going to be over. They got to make a decision in December. So next year is definitely my year. So Miami, I got Miami on my list, too, when it comes down to, like, the tax foreclosures. But I don't like Miami when it comes down to tax foreclosures because people are overpaying for properties. So like the tax deeds, I'm going to drop the link for y'all right now so y'all can see it because I got these saved. All of Florida, I got them saved because I'm going to be going to look at these pretty soon. When I say pretty soon, y'all will see it on my blog and I'm out there looking at them. But these are the, like they got some cheap. But listen to this, y'all. In Miami, they overpaying for it. So the opening bid was $7,400. That's how much they opened it with. They assessed it at 61,000, but somebody paying 110,000 for it because they know the value, in Miami. But I don't know. I ain't got money like that yet. I don't think I'd be want to overpay for it. I guess it would just really depend on the area. But I guess they got vacant lots out there for cheap too. So this one ain't too bad, But I don't know. You say you in Miami, so what's the zip code like? The zip code is 33190. Is that a good or bad neighborhood? It's a vacant lot out there for 54. Well, it was for 5,400. It's assessed at like 14,000, and somebody bought it for 10,000. What is that zip code like though? Let me drop it too, just in case you didn't hear me. Like, what is that? Like, what is that zip code like? But yeah, a lot of these are redeemed. But when they say redeemed, they're not really redeemed. So say if y'all, and this is another trick too. And this is another trick because I do this all the time, y'all. I be on it. And I was even finding people that was willing to give me their property for free. So let me tell y'all this little trick, y'all. Come close. Let me tell y'all this trick. But listen, when, like, say on here they got an auction. So let me tell y'all the next day for their auction in Miami. Actually, their next auction not gonna be, I guess, until next month. At least tax foreclosures. They selling 59 properties on October 8th. They just had another one. Okay, good. Go ahead and get started on that right away on your inquiry removal. You're gonna see like, dang, that was easy, that was quick. But their next sale is not until October 8th. All you have to do is look up those properties, find out who own it, and contact the owner and say, hey, they about to sell your property, and try to get that property from them for cheaper. Pay back whatever they owe. Some of these properties, they may bid over, what they actually owe. So pay back what they owe. Probably give them like what, $500, if that. Some people will give it to you for free just to get it. They like, forget it. Let's quick deed it over, and you'll be good. You'll be good. I helped a lot of people. Like, remember I told you I was going through my thing, so I wasn't really trying to pick up no properties on my own. But I helped a lot of people get properties that way, where I just be like, just give me an extra 2,000, and I'll be the middleman in this. Yeah, but what about that? What about that zip code though? What about that zip code, the 33190? What is that area like? That's the one that had that vacant lot. I was wondering, like, what is that area like to even want to get a vacant lot over there? But yeah, find out, like, I'm telling y'all, look in y'all area, find out like who owns it, contact them and see if they want to sell it. Let them know, hey, I see that they're about to sell your property. I'm interested in buying it. I really don't, tell them you don't have much money. I don't have much money, but I'm willing to take it off your hands so that they won't mess up your name and you'll be able to get more properties. That would be my whole spiel. Okay, that's good. Because how much was that? 4,000 or 5,000? What did I say the property? I mean, that thing was, that lot was like 4,000 or 5,000 for that lot in that area. And it's cheaper to build too, you guys. So y'all can look into building too. Y'all can look into building definitely. But I will give them that spiel. And I'm telling you, a lot of people, and it was this one man, and we had a deadline, like literally, because what I would do is I'll get the list. Like, usually they'll tell you all the properties that they're going to end up foreclosing on, right? So I'll get the list of all the properties. Sometimes be 400 properties. I'll mail all of them. Y'all probably see a video. Like, I taught my 2-year-old how to do it, y'all. She was like, so it was like, I already like had her printing up papers, and she was stuffing it in envelopes and like pulling the strip and closing it. It was like the cutest thing, but she was helping me doing the 400. She did like 200. I don't know if that's like child labor laws around that, but I like gave her cookies to help me. But no, seriously, she helped me, but we good. But I sent out like 400 postcards to them, and a lot of people was contacting me. But keep this in mind too. Make sure you have like a Google number. Make sure you have a Google number, because I had one of the people call me, and he was like, "Don't call me anymore about my property. I'm gonna find your kids and kill them." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." He was like extra mean, and I'm like, "It's not my fault you about to go. You going through all these properties." Yeah, but renovation money can come in. That's why you're getting these credit cards too. Like I told y'all about that too. When I came down to my utilization, remember I told y'all I got the 11, 12, and the $13,000 credit card. Those different credit cards. It was 3 different credit cards. I got that to cushion me because I was maxing out my credit cards, and I didn't want to mess up my utilization. Like I had the Menards credit cards. I had regular Visa credit cards because I was using those to fix it up, and I was going to get like. When I was doing it, y'all gonna see me doing this some more too, because I was really helping like the men that wasn't able to get a job. Like it was a lot of homeless men in my city, so I would go and I would help them homeless men, and I would help put money in their pockets. I would feed them and I would pay them. They're like something called the Mission. It's like a home for homeless men where they can go there and they can sleep there for free. I would go and pick them up. Like I just be safe. I have my gun, I would be cool, but I would go get them and we'll go and fix up these properties, and we'll fix up a property in a week. So the point that you got that type of labor and not going to these big, huge contractors, and the men knew what they was doing. Like they was putting towel on the floor, like they was doing drywall. And like we was a big happy family, but I was pregnant at the time and just going through a lot too. So after we got done with the properties, I didn't pick up more properties, so we kind of like lost contact. But I would go get them, I would feed them, y'all. We'd be cool. They get paid. They staying for free. So a lot of the men have more cash flow, or have extra money coming in than normal people that was paying rent. Because the place that they was at too, they were feeding them too. So technically, they didn't have to pay for food. They didn't have to do anything but pay for their phone. And I think I only had one person that had a drug habit, but he ended up just leaving by himself. He was like the best guy. I didn't care. I honestly didn't care about that. I just thought about like, dang, I'm really helping these men, and a lot of them was so happy. And I have a really big goal for helping the homeless men that I'm gonna make sure I put into effect next year. But y'all gonna really see everything like open up, because I really want to do my rent to own program too. While I'm gonna fix it up, and then people will be able to pay rent for 5 years. After they pay their rent on time for 5 years, I'm just gonna quick deed the property over to them. So I got like a lot of different things in the works. I can't wait to like execute on it, Yeah, I can help you with it for sure. I'm a realtor too, definitely. That's the biggest thing too. Don't forget I'm a realtor. Listen, let me tell y'all my little quick rundown too on my story. So I already started helping people. I never planned to help nobody with their credit. I never planned to help nobody with nothing. I thought y'all had this. Like, I thought y'all had all of this going on. I thought y'all was cool. My thing froze. I'm still here. But I thought everybody was like, cool. I never planned to help people. So I was buying all these properties and like, oh, it'd be so cool if we like put our money together. We can really get some big buildings and we can be doing all these big things. I was like so excited, right? And then people was like, oh, I can't do that because my credit. And I'm like, your credit? Like, I thought I was only going to have bad credit at the time, before I fixed it. I thought I was only going to have bad credit. So I started helping people like fix their credit. Don't forget, at this time too, this is before I was like, going back again, getting a homeless man. I was feeding a lot of homeless people. So me and my sister was feeding the homeless. So I told the people, oh, y'all credit messed up. Oh, that's cool. I feed the homeless. Drop off some food, donate food, and then I'll fix your credit. So I started doing that. And I started doing it for free that way, just saying, okay, donate canned goods. Y'all know, just donate. And I started doing it at the library. And then it was to the point where I have a long line in the library waiting on me, but I was only there for an hour. Like, I'm going live and I'm limited. Like, I'm only going to be here for an hour and a half. Like, I got a newborn baby. I can't be here all day. But the library, librarians were like, this is not your office. You can't be here. And I'm like, okay, calm down. Calm down. So that's when I was like, okay, let me put it on the internet. And then when I put it on the internet, everybody in the United States like, help me. And then everybody started posting their results. So it just like really blew up. So that's kind of how that happened. And I realized, okay, good. Now we got to find a good realtor. I'm not trying to knock any realtor, but I was just like, dang, ain't nobody going to do it like how I would do it. You know what I mean? I would find certain deals. Like my realtor, like they wanted $13,000 for my condo I'm in now. And I'm like, I want to pay $8,000. She was like, I wouldn't suggest. And now as a realtor, you shouldn't suggest. Like you should just be quiet. They say when they $8,000. Put it in, they're gonna say yes or no. And if they say no, maybe you'll come back with a higher offer. But they end up taking it for the $8,000. And I was like, okay. So I knew I don't want to go that route. So I was like, let me get my real estate license. And I literally signed up to get my real estate license. And So they give you 6 months to do it, but I like to self-study because I will dig deep into information like this, right? So I got all my books, and I literally got my books Monday, and I took the test on Saturday and passed. And everybody kept telling me, because as soon as I got my books, I went to like the biggest, went to like the biggest place here, biggest real estate company here, and I was like, hey, I want to, I want to be able to work with you guys. And she was like, well, you don't have your license. I'm like, no, I'm going to have my license this weekend. Yes, I am. She was like, no, you're not going to be able to have it. That's impossible. Just downing me. And I'm like, dude, like, can you just like, hold a spot for me? I'm trying to get in here. And she's like, it's not going to happen. But I end up doing it. But I end up not going to them anyway. But I got my license in 6 days. And that's when I really started digging in, help people get their credit together. And like, I was sweeping people credit, and like, I don't want to even say sweep because it was like totally legal what I was doing, right? But I was clearing people credit in like 30 days and like getting them into a house. Like, so that's kind of like my whole little thing. Oh yeah. So I just said that too. Listen, I was helping the homeless people fix their credit too. So I was helping them because my whole thing was too, if I help y'all fix y'all credit, y'all can go to route I did, y'all can buy y'all a house, right? So I was helping them get like $5,000 credit cards, $10,000 credit cards, $1,000 here, $500. It was just getting all these different credit limits, and I was clearing that credit because it was a food pantry I was going to. The only reason I was going to the food pantry because I wanted connections to. They had like 400 people that come there every Wednesday, and I wanted connections to that 400 people, right? So I'll go there and I'll get some extra stuff too. So I'll go there, I'll get me some extra stuff so I can mix it with what I already have going on for when I'm feeding. Because me and my sister feed like 300 people every weekend. We like really blew up with feeding people. So I would go there and I started fixing their credit, but they messed up those credit cards easily. They messed them up easily. No, you don't have to be a realtor to purchase tax. You can buy them. You can just buy them outright. And then with these things too, you just make an online profile. Did I drop the one for Miami for you guys? Yeah, I did, but let me drop it again. I ain't like that. Let me drop it again. Like, just go ahead and surf around this website. That's the one for Miami. All you gotta do is create an account. I think you probably got to put like $75 down. I think that they will go towards your sale. I'm not sure, but you gotta, because I never bought the property. I'm planning on doing that, but I never bought a property through other states, but I'm planning on going to look at these properties soon. But you got to just create that account and you just purchase it right online. But if you're in the area, then you'll be able to get them. I don't know what they use them for. A lot of times, you got to think about it. Some of these people probably had drug problems and all of that. All I know is a lot of times when I got them that credit cards, we were all there, all happy, right? And we were all happy. We were all in a circle, happy, everybody getting approved for these credit cards. Next thing you know, we don't see them no more. So I'm guessing they probably got that money and just did them for a while. Who knows? But guess what? A lot of times too, these people had accounts on their credit that wasn't even them. Like these accounts not even theirs. Or maybe they messed up their credit before. Maybe a lot of these men too that they was going through problems where they had a divorce, they lost their family, and they just lost it to the point where they just couldn't pick themselves back up. So all they past doing was on there. So they just probably thinking like, shoot, Rickita, you got to clear it once, you can clear it again. Because I got a lot of those clients too that mess up their credit and come back and be like, Rickita, I messed up. Can you help me? And it's like, okay, I'm here. I'm going to help you. Let's go. So I don't know what they did. Hopefully they bought food. Hopefully they're doing good. But I know when I start really doing like I used to do before, when I start really being out there, that's when I'm going to be able to, figure out how everybody doing. But I really want to make sure I help with that homeless problem. Because I think a lot of people like that they're homeless because they get paid from them being homeless. It's just so many benefits from having homeless people around. So a lot of people like them being homeless and sitting there. So I don't know. But if y'all ever heard of somebody named Corey P. Smith, I remember he really got me big on the credit and even opened my mind to the possibilities of credit. But he was talking about how he took the homeless men and helping them get business credit, attaching them as personal guarantees. He went into all of that. So that's something I definitely want to do. I haven't met a drug dealer that take credit cards. But don't forget too, like, you got certain connections. Like, don't forget too, I grew up in the worst neighborhoods. Like, I think I'm like the crime. I think we have the worst crime. The city, well, the place where I was buying properties too, I think the worst crime in America, right? But I never really had no problem. Well, let me not say that, because one of my, let me see how this, one of my properties, like the DA did say somebody got shot in it and they possibly died. Let me just say that, like, seriously, like, I don't know what happened, but that was kind of scary. And I was like pregnant and going through stuff. So I was like, listen, I ain't going to court. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to tell you, stay in that house and y'all deal with that. But they ended up just leaving that house. They was like, I know I paid the rent this month. I know you paid security deposit, but just take the money. But yeah, but I grew up in the worst neighborhoods, right? I grew up in the worst neighborhoods. So like, I know my cousin that said, like, my cousin sell food stamps. They go to the corner store and sell their food stamps. I'm pretty sure Cornerstone got no problem cashing out credit cards. Same way they cash out food stamps, I'm pretty sure they're cashing out credit cards. It's easy way to get around that. Yeah, so definitely, I'm pretty sure there's no problem doing that. And just think about it. A lot of these people too, these will be the same people that's in the store. I know y'all seen this, unless I'm just in the wrong area, right? Where I haven't really seen it that much lately, but actually when I was in Florida earlier this year, somebody was like, hey, we selling food stamps. Y'all never heard nobody saying, hey, I'm gonna buy y'all stuff, like, even with a credit card. That happens to me. People, I'll take it. Like, okay. But they be like, I'm gonna buy your stuff, just give me half in cash. And I'm like, I got regular stuff. They'll be like, okay, I don't care, put it on a thing. And I'm like, okay. It's ways to do it. Trust me. They'll figure it out. They will figure it out. How to get a credit limit increase on your EBT card? I don't know. I don't know. I think you gotta probably go down there and ask for a limit increase. Let me stop acting like I don't know all of this stuff. So listen, let me tell you what you gotta do. Now you really literally gotta go down there and ask for an increase, seriously. Because when I had my daycare, like, my daycare was so lucrative, you guys, but I used to have to help those moms, like, sign up for food share, sign up for the daycare part of it, sign up for insurance. So like, I know all of that stuff like the back of my hand, like, seriously. I have a lot of clients that ask to purchase trade lines. And I know somebody that recently 53206. How you know? But I have a lot of clients that ask to purchase trade lines. A lot of them. Oh, that's good. And you know what the best part is that I'm just being me. That's the best part. It's not like, okay, let me be perfect, my hair. Yeah, I still have my Erica Badu going on. But I'm just like relaxed, just telling y'all everything and just being so real about it all. My personal issues. Y'all remember I was telling about my personal issues? I was thinking about leaving my man, leaving my husband. I ended up actually technically, I don't have a daycare. I think 5 months after daycare, I bought the house. Well, I was planning on buying a house. But let me tell y'all this story. I don't know if y'all got time for this story, but I got 12 more minutes because I got to push out these videos, right? Is it possible to get some premium credit cards? Let me tell you this story when you said the premium credit card. So don't forget, I paid for my house in cash, right? So I paid $8,000 in cash. But remember I was telling you guys how you can refinance, you can get money out of your house, right? So I actually went to a credit union. Credit unions are the best. I went to the credit union, and my credit score was only 620 at the time. They refinanced my house. They gave me a $20,000 loan on my house. I already paid $8,000. So I'm like, y'all can give me 20. But that's just the value of knowing, like, the value of your house. Like, I don't care what you pay for it. How much is it worth? And I could have got more, but I was like, no, I don't need much, because this is my first time, like, dabbling in it. When you start dabbling, you got to be cautious, right? So they gave me $20,000 on my house. They gave me a $6,000 credit card, right? And I believe that was my highest, like, regular Visa credit card at the time. So they gave me a $6,000. I don't know if that was Visa or MasterCard. But it was Visa. They gave me a $6,000 credit card, and they refinanced my car, because if y'all know about Exeter Finance, I had Exeter Finance. That was like the first car where I didn't know. I think my credit score at that time was like a 534. I didn't know like anything about credit, but they refinanced, and I was upside down to the point where I technically had to bring like $1,000 or $1,500 down, but they bulked it into the loan. They bulked it into my loan, so I didn't have to, I didn't have to bring that money down, and that was good because a lot of companies, they'll say, "Hey, you upside down." Your car upside down means that your car is not worth how much you owe. So say like with them, I don't know how much that loan was though, but I know I paying it out. I ended up paying it off quick. So I know that I'm just looking up because I gotta think, y'all. I know that I think my car note when it was an extra finance was like $399, and they brought me all the way down to $100-some payment. So they cut my payment in half, and they took that extra debt in for me. But they didn't have to do that. That was nice. But it was with a credit union. So all credit unions would do this, y'all. Like one of my clients just called me with the credit union lady on the phone, like, "Hey, Rickita, I'm going to do this move. Just want to make sure this was a good move." But he was talking with a credit union, and he's going to get 0% interest for 18 months on a credit card. And they was like, "Oh, we can offer him like $20,000 in a credit card." So that's really good. Oh, y'all. But it's just really with those credit unions. What things is lit? Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. That hope is necessary in general. And then you know what, to you guys, I don't care if you're a single mom or anything. Like sometimes I don't give myself credit for like the stuff that I did, like, and I still do. I don't give myself credit, like to like figure out like where I was. Like, look at this zip code, you guys. Like, look at this zip code. Like, I was born on 53208. A lot of the people that grew up in the neighborhood is dead. They didn't graduate even from middle school, let alone, even high school too, you guys. Like, they're not here. That's where I grew up at. And then to find out, like, wow, when I got older, I ended up getting a job at the movies, and the lady was like, "Oh, since you work at the movie, you can start working at the bank. You just need 6 months of cash handling experience." So I started working at the bank, and I was young. I was 16, 17 working at the bank. Like, who knew, right? And then, my daughter, her hand got burned. So we had a banquet. Y'all probably don't see this stuff, but I had a banquet I had to go to, and she was like, "If y'all don't come to the banquet, y'all gonna be fired," just threatening us. So I was like, I gotta go. So I left my daughter in the hands of somebody else, and she ended up burning her hand. Like, if y'all gonna probably see her in the videos, but y'all see like she got half of her fingers, y'all. Like, and like I went through that at a young age. Like, it still like make me sad. If I ever think about giving up, I can look at her hand and be like, I like, "F this, I gotta work. I gotta make sure, it'll be better for her." But like, I just started, and I told myself 2 days I quit. So I had to pay like $2,500 back in unemployment. I like went through like crazy depression. I was young, y'all, but going through these different things, and I just picked myself up. Like, you know what? I'm gonna do something. I started helping my cousin with her daycare, and I'm like, I could do this better. I started doing this daycare. Don't forget, I'm young. I'm not even 21 this time. Like, I was 20, cash flowing, after I paid, because I had like 5 employees. I had like 6 employees I was paying. After I paid my employees all my expenses, I was making $10,000 a month. Like, I was doing this all young because I was just that determined. Like, if you just determined, I don't care if you're a single mom, single dad, I don't care what you are, you can do it. Like, seriously. It just don't matter where you come from, seriously. And like, if y'all need motivation, trust me, do like I do. If y'all be to the point where y'all thoughts and the inside of y'all head be so negative, because I feel like I've been listening to a lot of music lately, because I think I just been doing so much that I don't want to hear motivation. Like, it sucks right now. I'm going through it. So I've been listening to a lot of music, but then the thoughts start going back a little bit negative, Start listening to motivation all the time, like ram y'all head with motivation, and y'all gonna realize like them thoughts gonna start becoming yours. Like, I can do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. And no, just to hear people like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna be broke and I'm making like $1 million this year." It's like, what? Like, y'all have to just be around positive people, and that stuff gonna rub off for y'all. Y'all gonna think y'all superwoman. Like, seriously. Like I said too, I just I just take crazy risk and not care. Like, I'm gonna see if I can find this. Well, y'all see at the end of my videos, I show y'all a video of me skydiving. I was pregnant. Like, did y'all see that? At the end of all my videos, I show y'all that I was pregnant, and y'all see me pulling the baby out. I did that at home without a doctor. Like, y'all just gotta be on it and be like, you know what? I just can't do this no more. Like, listen to Jerome. He said, when you said you didn't had it and you just gonna do it, it don't matter if you're a single mom, single dad, or what you're going through. If you're addicted to, drugs or whatever, y'all can be able to do it. Seriously. No matter what. But that's my little spill on that. So can anyone join? Yeah, you can join a credit union. And then a lot of times too, when you wanna join, well, if you want to get a credit card or anything at a credit union, at that time they go automatically have you sign up. So yeah, you can be my friend on Facebook, but honestly, I don't really be on Facebook. But let me see. I'm gonna give you my profile. I'll drop it for you. I am doing like I have like a sisterhood group. I'm definitely gonna be doing that again though. But I really don't want to deal on sisterhood because I realize too, like we need our men. Seriously, I don't care how strong women is. Like men need to come on with it. We got to do this together. Like, we got to hold this down as a group. We got to do this because it's more powerful. You betting all on black? I don't know if the black, because last time I was so my man was teaching me how to play craps and stuff. So I don't know all black. And he was teaching me like the shooting dice and playing craps and stuff like that. And I'm like a scary gambler, if I should say. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm only gonna put $100 down on the table at one time, and he like throwing like $400, and I'm like, are you crazy? You get 500 just on like one number. You're like, what the heck is going on? So, but I guess when you say betting all on black, it's all us black people together too. I'm just messing around with you. So, okay, so you said you've been this is like therapy now. I never been evicted out of a house. And you know how? Because I always came close. I remember it was times where I literally was like counting dimes and pennies to get gas money. Like, I remember those days like yesterday. Like, I think the only thing is you gotta have this bottom line that like you gotta set your standard. And when I say set your standard, think of it like this too. Like, when I go get my nails done, y'all, like, I know it's a lot of men here. It's certain things I got. Like, I remember I used to go get my nails done. I paid $20 to get my nails done. Now I need my nails done a certain way. So if I gotta pay $80, I'm paying $80 because that's my standard now. At first it was like, oh no, this is my whatever you set as your standard is gonna be your base. So if your standard is that I gotta make sure my rent is paid or I make sure that I have a stable environment, that's gonna always be your standard. So whatever you gotta do to get that, you're gonna have it. Do y'all understand when I say that? Like, whatever your standard is, that's the bare minimum. You're gonna make sure that it's happening. So you said, where you gonna get people to fix a home? YouTube stuff. And one thing I want to say too, don't always look around for nobody else to do anything. Like, do it yourself a lot of times. Seriously. Oh, really? Oh man, I didn't think people liked it. One thing I can do, I can send you a list, and every morning you'll automatically like be able to look at homes. You want me to do that? Like, it'll automatically send it. You want me to be able to give me as a commentary, me talking about them. But I can send you a list of properties. That way, when like new properties come on the list, even like I love to look at the $1 million homes. But I can definitely send you a list. So when the houses at $800,000 or $700,000 and up come on the market, like them $10 million houses come on the market, you can get a list every morning. It comes to your email. You can look at them. I don't know if that's gonna make it exciting for you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna get a bank statement mortgage, because I know a lot of people that want to get a mortgage, they was asking for their taxes. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. We don't have a lot of successful anything though in our community. We gotta stick together. That's why I'm like going to school right now to be a lawyer and try. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I swear I don't. I got homework I got to do now. I don't want to do it, but I know the bigger picture. I really do. Girl, you gotta find somebody that can fix the house, or that can pay to get the house fixed. You better stay single. Shoot. And I realize too, staying single sometimes is good because it makes you depend on you and grind it on out. It makes you such a strong person staying single. And I remember I used to try to manifest I'm like, oh, my future. I used to tell the kids, my future husband will come do this, this, and that. I used to tell my kids all the time. They're like, I never planned. Well, I guess I put on my vision board that I would have a man and stuff like that. And it happened. And it's like everything I ever wanted, which is like amazing. But y'all gonna see like a lot of stuff that we're doing. We're doing a lot of stuff together. But he did my basement too. So he's amazing. I just love him. I'm gonna go see if he even back yet. He had a lot of work he was doing today. Oh, you want to do? I got a lot of walkthrough videos that I did, and I didn't even publish them yet. I didn't think people cared about my videos. I don't know. I didn't think people really cared about my videos. What? So no, to remove inquiries in 24 hours, I got the ebook on how to remove it. Let me see if I can send it to you. I didn't think people liked me doing those. I didn't know. I probably because I'm thinking about analytics. That's YouTube. I'm thinking about the numbers on the videos. It's low numbers. It's really no numbers. So I was thinking like, oh, people don't like this. I'm not gonna do it. I hate that this screen acts funny sometimes. No, it's not even on there right. Okay. I'm gonna get the link for you though. But okay, I'm gonna think about that again, y'all. But maybe I should separate the channels. I'm gonna separate the channels too. Because I had all things Rickita and I was gonna put all my stuff into one, but I realized too, like my analytics, I have 75% men that watch me, 25% women. And I'm like, what? I cater everything to women this whole time. And y'all gotta like check y'all analytics. Like I carried everything. Oh, my uncle calling me. Yeah. I catered everything to like women this whole time. Find out majority men watch me is like, what? And I've seen a lot of men, but I just be like, stranger danger. I'm staying away from men. Okay, there we go. That's the inquiry remover right there. Yeah, and to see how much his channel blew up. Like he was just at 1,000 subscribers in April. But hey, like I said, too, we get monetized. YouTube gonna, shoot you up there. So I'm not worried about it. I'm not really worried about it. And then try to think about all the stuff I did. Like this is just me normal. It's like y'all don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all. I sit here and talk to y'all all day, telling y'all about it. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely separate the channels. I'm gonna separate them. Cause like I even got my kids blog with what they're doing. My daughters, they doing a clothing line. They got a lot of different things going on. And my 5, I don't know if y'all know about Ryan's World, but he want to be a YouTuber so bad. So the 12-hour inquiry removal is just the ebook to show you how to remove your inquiries in 12 hours or less. That's what that is. So like if you have inquiries on your credit report that you need to get removed, that will be the ebook that you'll get. Yeah, but I'm gonna definitely separate the channels, you guys. But if y'all ever have like questions, definitely let me know. Like, definitely let me know. Let me know what's going on, what y'all want to learn about, because that's one of my biggest things is teach y'all different things. And since right now I'm getting my accounting degree, and then I'll be in law school, y'all. I missed somebody messaging me. But yeah, then I'll be in law school. And listen, the only reason why I'm going to law school is because of this. Y'all know how we got like the negative items on our credit reports? We have a certain thing called the FCRA, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, that says if something is wrong on your credit report, if it's not 100% accurate and 100% complete, then they're supposed to remove it from your credit reports. But the thing is, they're supposed to do that in 30 days. If they don't and they fail to do that, you have a right to sue them after that 30 days, right? But the thing is, how many of us go and sue them? And they have attorneys that go and do this thing, but a lot of attorneys, what they do is, a lot of attorneys, people, I remember we used to think lawyers were so rich in this. Lawyers really, they only got to have a few cases, make some money, and they good. They don't want to really conquer for the greater good, right? But I was working with attorneys, and we was helping people sue, right? Excuse me. So we was helping people sue, and yeah, people was getting settlements like, the one everybody knows, the car place, Santander, and a lot of collection companies. When we sue them right away, they'll drop $1,000 check for the client. They'll delete that account from the credit reports, and a lot of times too, they'll tell the client they're not going to pursue them anymore on that debt. So, the attorneys will get their money, but I think that the attorneys too, it's not their passion. It's just too many clients, and they're not on to, like, I think about, like, we got to get this deleted from credit reports, because if you sue, and you win that case, your credit reports can be cleaned in a few months, and that's better because you're going to get a check. On top of getting that check too, you don't a lot of times have to worry about that debt anymore because they messed up. So it was in, like, with the attorneys, I just need to do it myself, seriously, y'all. Like, it gotta be we gotta do it. So that's why I'm back in school. I told y'all I was gonna go back to school, and I don't want to. I don't want to be in school right now, but I'm learning a lot. It's, going back in here, I'm learning a lot, and I think that this is very beneficial. So y'all gonna see a lot of things, since I'm doing accounting, y'all gonna see a lot of things coming out about like 401ks and, IRAs, because if you do a Roth IRA, you can take money out of that and buy properties, like, and that's a good way to defer y'all money too with the taxes. Yeah, so I'm gonna be pushing all the information out, and I don't want to say I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna think. I ain't want to say. I'm not gonna say it, but all the information that I'm learning, I'm gonna put it into a like broken down method for everybody, like to make it so simple. Make it so simple. I just want us all like it. You sleep different when you got like $50,000 in the bank. You sleep different, like seriously. Like, you got money in the bank, and you got cash in your house, and your vault stashed away. You got $100,000 in credit. You own your house. You sleep different. You own rental properties, and a lot of us never touched that. A lot of us never experienced that. So I just want to make sure I start helping more people experience that. And even if you don't have that 50,000 in the bank, you at least gonna have. A lot of people don't even have $1,000. I think it's 78% of America don't have $1,000 in their bank account. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. So I just want to make sure that we're reaching that, we're touching that, we're experiencing that, and I want to show us how we can get it, because you got to think about it. I'm not saying anything about who owns our house, but the black neighborhood, all the properties in the hood, they have white landlords, they have Hispanic. Well, some have a little Hispanic, but we have a lot of Arabs that own the property. So all your rent is going towards them, when you could just own your own property and you'll be good. Like, all the extra money, now you can take trips with your family. Now you can, you can get more rental properties. Now you can pay for school and not have student loan debt. The ultimate trick, right? So I'm so happy I can just pay for my classes in cash, y'all. Oh, it just feels good to be able to do that. To like pay for your classes and be like, or write a check. It feels a certain type of way instead of like, okay, I'm getting student loans, I'm getting into debt. But I definitely want to talk about that. And generational wealth is good. Yeah, you do really sleep different. I'm so serious. We really do sleep different. Maybe I should put that somewhere. But I had some stuff over here too. I don't know if y'all heard of somebody named Dan Pena, but he said you hang out with cripples and you learn how to limp. That's something I listen to all the time. If you hang out with a lot of people that's always broke, always got problems, you're gonna learn how to just be like, well, I'm doing better than them. Or you're gonna start being one of them. And another one too, Grant Cardone. I don't know if y'all know who Grant Cardone is, but Dan Pena, he like the 500? Well, he the $1 trillion man now. I think he helped all his mentees get $1 trillion. So he helped them, buy businesses and stuff like that. So he $1 trillion man. So if y'all look him up, he like crazy. So sometimes when I'm being like a little wimp, I listen to him because it's like I'm getting like a whooping because he just be snapping on you crazy. But it's good. I need that sometimes. But Grant Cardone, he's into, y'all gotta listen to Grant Cardone's story. But he's into like multi-family units, buying commercial units. And he always tell you, don't buy anything more than 30 units. That's a waste of money. And his daughter was like, make money, keep money, and multiply it. His daughter, she young too. Like, what is she, like 9? 8? I was like, what? That was good. Make money, keep money, keep money, multiply it. Oh, look at you! Look at you doing that. That's the best thing. And what's another one I really like though by Dan Pena? And he raw, y'all. I'm telling y'all now. He was like, you should have just rolled down your mom's fat leg, and I'm like, that is harsh. It makes you realize, like, you gotta, like, what Nipsey say, like, learn your purpose or you wasting air. Like, seriously. But he said, F it, because y'all niggas scared. Like, that is big. Like, learn your purpose. Like, everybody got a purpose, and we can all do something. Seriously. So, y'all gotta listen to that stuff. Y'all have to listen to that, and whether it's harsh or not, because sometimes too, I don't know if y'all was yelled at as kids, but y'all might need to be yelled at. I wish I got more whoopings as a kid, dude. Seriously, like whip me into shape, because certain things that you have to learn to be more disciplined on as an adult that you should have just learned as a kid. Like, seriously. So on that note, I'm gonna be harder on my kids. I ain't gonna go and beat them, but I'm just gonna be standing on them more. Like, y'all got to do this, and that. Because them the kids that be accelerating, like, y'all see these little kid YouTube channels? Y'all gotta look around. Them little kids be working to push out that many videos and act and do all this stuff. And then people wonder when they get older, like, oh, they just spoiled brats. Like, no, they give up their childhood to make millions. Like, man. I don't know what's the lowest you can get it for. The lowest I got mine for was $1,700. So I don't know what's the lowest, because you want to look in your area, see what's out there, and then you want to see if you even want to get that property. Because some properties may be so ran down, you don't even want it. So you want to just look, it's all around the United States. They have them all the time. It's like something we just don't. Another thing too, we don't get it. And you got to have cash a lot of times for those properties. You can use your credit cards when you're doing it online too, but they want you to have cash. And a lot of times we miss it because we don't have cash. So it's really going to be really dependent on that. But I definitely want to know, like, what's going on with you? Like, what's next? What's the new thing? Like, what you working on now? What you can get into? Like, my daughter, she's doing her little cosmetics. She's 11. She got all her stuff through her cosmetic line. And I'm telling her, just wait until after I get my YouTube channel where I need to be and get, like, life stable more for us. And when I say stable, I work so much right now, y'all. And, like, school and all that stuff. So I'm thinking, like, around probably October, next month we're gonna get into it. But she's doing all of that stuff. She's thinking about all that stuff now. Like, and then my 5-year-old, like, well, I want to find some stuff that I can sell on the internet and I can make money. Like, my 5-year-old is saying. So I want to help him, and he want to be like Ryan. I don't know if y'all heard of Ryan. If y'all got kids, I'm pretty sure y'all do. But that little boy, probably hitting $10 million right now. He's under 10 years old, making videos and stuff. Like, what? With other kids. I think they'll take, like, cashier's checks or money orders, but I don't think they'll take, like, a regular check. Yeah, I think they'll usually take, like, a cashier check or money order. But in Vegas too, because I remember I told you guys I wanted to get some properties out in Vegas. They have it like in Vegas. I think they only have it like once a year with their tax foreclosures. But yeah, that's all you guys. So I only got 3 more minutes to be on here. I'm so sad. I'm so I just don't know what to say, y'all. I'm so happy that I was able to be on here with you guys. I really feel like a lot of y'all did get a lot of valuable information. I talked about stuff that I didn't even think y'all care about, but I guess y'all did get, some good valuable information out there. Make sure you guys all thumbs up, drop those cash apps because we're doing our drawing on the 1st. So it's gonna be a $50 drawing. So make sure you always thumbs up the video, drop a comment on every video that I have, and then I'm gonna tally up all those cash app names. And I'm gonna record a video of me doing my drawing. But this time too, y'all see me do my last drawing in a I got delivery from what was that? Whole Foods. And I used a big old bag. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make sure I get something else I can do my drawing in, y'all. Or it's gonna be so many different names in Cash App. I think I'm just gonna find a program that can do like a random thing or something. Or see who I'll probably just to see who dropped the most Cash App names. I think I should do whoever dropped the most Cash App names. And I'm just gonna do a drawing from there. But yeah, that's gonna be on the 1st, you guys. But I'm gonna go live tomorrow twice. I'm gonna see you later, Facebook. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. And go to my YouTube channel if y'all want to know the time I'm gonna go live tomorrow. So let me tell y'all what time I'm gonna go live tomorrow. And don't hold me to it.
So I'm back with another video.
Okay, let me turn this off, y'all. So let me see what time I'm gonna go live tomorrow. That way y'all can know. And then I know how I can post it now. Because at first, so I know how to post it so that y'all can know what time I'm going to go live. Because at first I forgot how to post it, but now I know how to post it again. So let me see. Let me see what time I'm going to go live tomorrow. And tomorrow will be really busy for me too, y'all. So y'all might see me in the car, but that'll be fine. I'm still going to be able to go live. So yeah, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live tomorrow night. I'm gonna go live around 3 o'clock. Yeah, I'm gonna go live at 3 o'clock, and I'm gonna go live at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Those are times I'm gonna go live with y'all. So I'll see y'all at 3 o'clock, and that's Central Standard Time. So I'll see y'all at 3 o'clock, and I'll see y'all at 9 o'clock, and then I'll be going live then. So if y'all have any questions, then I'll be here. Well, I guess y'all get more information. Y'all like getting all my little information about me. I gotta make some videos on this too, because I see a lot of people not gonna watch me live, and a lot of people not gonna sit here too and see the whole video. So I'll make sure I break up this information. And then if I like have different channels, I'm gonna make sure I have them all connected somehow. I think my daughter was showing me how to do that. She showed me how to like connect the channels. So definitely let me give y'all this list. Let me give y'all this link. Like if y'all want to list the homes, and then if y'all not from here, still put Milwaukee down. Let me send that to y'all. Yeah, so 4 p.m. and then 10 p.m. Oh, that's late for y'all, huh? Not really, because as soon as they say y'all really live, that's when y'all really be on. So I'm gonna send y'all the link for the people that want to get a list of homes, because I'm not doing the videos anymore for the list of homes. But if y'all want to see y'all list of homes, then definitely fill out this link, and then I can see y'all the list of homes. Okay, your channel. Here we go, you guys. Let me drop this link for y'all. Never too late for knowledge. Yeah, that's true. And it's the best time. You just be laying in the bed. I think my man got mad because somebody was live that I was listening to about like growing your business and stuff like that. And I was just listening to her in the bed, and he just went downstairs. So I was like, I was late though. It was really late. So I'm like, babe, I'm done. I'm sorry. So don't do that, y'all. If y'all like me, all in the bed, on the phone, knowing somebody else trying to go to sleep. Don't do that because that wasn't nice of me. Where is my list of homes, you guys? Oh, man. Okay, wait. I know I can find this link over here. So some of the properties, like when you pay in cash, when you saying like how soon you can close, some of those properties you can close in like what, a week, 2 weeks. But remember I was telling y'all how y'all can go to the owner directly and ask about their property. You can get something called the quick claim deed, but y'all gotta see if there's anything like liens and stuff on that property. And I gotta get deeper into that. But if you learn how to like quick deed properties over to yourself, y'all can do that same day. You can get that property that same day. Get them a money order or take them to the bank, get that thing certified, and you can be able to get that property that same day. And okay, so here is if you want me to send you a list of homes. Yeah, she probably ain't trying to hear that. I'll give yours to the people at the rescue mission. I don't know, y'all. I'm cheap. I'm cheap when it come down to that. Like, I got the computer I got right now is a refurbished computer I got from Amazon. Like the desktop I'm on right now, I think I paid like $200 for it. But I get like the cheap little Chromebook. I don't know, like I'm like small. I can carry it with me. Like I said too, I don't have appropriate clothes on. Well, let me see if I can find it. Okay, let me see. Nope, I thought it was on my desk, but I got, oh, no, that's not it. I thought it was all the way over there, but I just got a little cheap little Chromebook. And yeah, and then no, I can't say that because I pay for the Google Drive storage. Like, yeah, I just pay for the Google Drive storage. I don't really get I don't really get that storage on the desktop my laptop, because one thing I found out, listen, my cousin he's a baby at the time, he's like, what, 2 years old. He poured water in my laptop, y'all. And I had like all my clients' files in there and stuff like that. And I lost all of that stuff because when you damage your computer, it's damaged, right? If you have it all online, you can access that wherever you're at around the world, and I like that. Especially when you want to be a digital nomad where I travel around the world and do me, but still work and make videos for y'all. Like, I like that. So I will always do like the Google Drive storage. And what I think I pay $199 a month. It's not that much. But it depends on what you want to do too, because some people do gaming and all that stuff. So it depends on what you want to do. I want an Apple computer, y'all. I do want an Apple computer. I'm not gonna say I don't, but I think I just want one. Just like everybody say, "Oh, iPhones are so amazing." I'm like, I can care less. I had a few iPhones, and I know, I think people say they want Apple just because, but definitely go to the YouTubers that know more than we do. Like, they compare computers. I think that's what I did before. They was like comparing computers, especially somebody that's real techie. Like, when I say techie, that's all they do. They love computers and everything computers. That's all they do is they look at that stuff. That'd probably be something good that you can really do. And you'll be able to find a nice computer. Dell is garbage. What do I got over here? Oh, this is an HP though. What is that, y'all? If it's a HP. I don't know, because like I said too, I got 3 monitors up now. Oh, listen, I'm gonna make a thing on my monitor setup too. See, I don't know what you want to get. Like, my mom was like, our nickname is Pookie, so she's like, Pookie, you always spending too much money on stuff. You need to learn how to stop spending money like that. And she was like, you need to go to Goodwill and get your monitors for your computer. And I'm like, ain't nobody finna go, I ain't finna do all that. Y'all, I found my monitors that I have. I got 2 additional monitors. I found them for $3 a piece. and I was really finna go pay $87, for a real TV monitor. But these are perfect. Like, they're perfect. So, like, yeah. I went with her, and, sure enough, I found them. I was like, oh my gosh. And I found, like, the bracket to hold up all three of my monitors. I found it on Amazon for, like, $83. And my man, he put that up for me. So, yeah. So, y'all definitely, look into, like, different things like that. And look into that online storage too, like I said. That's really beneficial, seriously. Yeah. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna make a video of my whole little setup down here. Y'all probably gonna be tripped out. But I think the most expensive thing is, like, my man bought me this chair, and I didn't like it at first. I'm like, this is a man's chair. He bought me this chair, and he bought me this desk. It's like the most expensive things I have here. And my printer. Like I told you guys, I invested $400 on this printer, but I don't even think that's expensive. It's really just a black and white printer, so I can push out them letters. Because, like, I have, like, a whole bunch of letters, like, I have to, mail out. Like, y'all can see here, like, I got these already ready. I got to mail these. I can get these mailed out. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. And I got to get these mailed out. So I got to get this done. That's what I got to do next, y'all. I got to do this while I make these other videos. But I'm definitely going to show y'all that. It's really cool. I just recently bought me a little table. Like, I'm going to show y'all the little setup I got, definitely. And I think this is really just a good setup for anybody. Even, I don't care what you do. Like, just being on a computer is just so much, so exciting here. Because I can be looking over here, I can be looking on different computers. Like, I can have all my Facebook going on right here, all my Instagram comments right here, especially when I have more people on. I'll be able to see what's going on more. So, it's really exciting. Oh, is that what that is? Oh, wow. Oh, wait, so we have to continue. Continue what mortgage? Like, what mortgage? Did I miss it? Like, I'm thinking you talking about buying a house cash. Like, if you buy a house cash, you don't have a mortgage. What you bought that's it. A mortgage is only because somebody's borrowing you money to buy a high expensive house. If you buy a house for cheap, you don't need to get a mortgage. You're good. Unless you want to take the equity out the house, then you'll get a mortgage. You'll refinance your house for a mortgage at that time. But other than that, when you pay for your house in cash, you don't have a mortgage. I don't want to leave. Y'all see, I got this I just put like a blanket over there for my little kids, but that thing was big enough, y'all. I'll be on that thing cuddling sometimes now. At first it was like, without having a spouse or not having a significant other, you can do things like that. But when you got somebody else, you got to be more considerate too. Because what if they did that to you? You wouldn't like it. I learned that in my last marriage because he did that a lot. He was a workaholic times 10. So I'm like, babe. So yeah, but yeah, it had a fax machine on it, and I fax all my stuff online too, where I can send it to my email, and then it will fax from my email. If you unemployed, like, listen, how many kids you got? Like, remember I told you I paid $8,000 cash for my house to you guys? Like, you can save up your money. If you get a tax refund, you don't spend that tax refund on nothing else. Spend that tax refund on buying a house. Because, like I told y'all, we did the numbers. After nine months, that was me. When I bought my house, I spent cash. But how much I was paying in rent, I basically paid for that house with my rent in 9 months. After that 9 months, it's like, man, it's like a free house in a way, because I would have to pay that $940 in rent anyway. Yes, I am. Yes. And the 1031 exchange is like perfect too, especially if you want to just go to like bigger properties too. Say if you want to go, you know, you want to exchange a few of your smaller properties for like a bigger property or a building too. That'd be good. Hey, we got a fridge in our room that we rarely use. He got like water in there. I was thinking I should bring it down here, and like I got an area over there that's like empty. And I was like, okay, babe, you can have that area over here. Because I had all my office like big and stretched out, but I wasn't really using it. But I was thinking about bringing the fridge down here. And it was like only $100 on Amazon. So I might just, you know, treat myself to another fridge. If I get a fridge out, he said too, like, babe, we need a bathroom in the basement. But our basement not really that big. But don't let him put a bed. That's the only reason why I go upstairs a lot of time. But you know, my youngest is 2, so let me stop playing with y'all. I need to be upstairs more. Let me get over here, y'all. I'm just talking. But I'm gonna go live tomorrow at 3, and then I'm gonna go live again at 9, you guys. Let me get these videos together because I do want to make sure I relax this weekend and have more time with my little ones, my man. So I'll see y'all later. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a nice night. Bye-bye.